Being a top team in any sport puts a target on your back. Most great teams have those targets on their backs all the time, no matter what their rankings are. With a target on your back, all teams play their hardest to beat you, and to be the team that beats that top 5 team. They all want to beat you more than just normal. Being a top 5 team has that added pressure. The pressure to be the best every game, no matter who you're playing. Kansas is starting to feel that pressure. Coming in at number 5 in the nation, they will now have that target. Will Kansas take the jump from being a good team to a great team? And do they have what it takes to beat everyone's best game? Welcome back to 688 The Bull. Kansas Jayhawk football is what we're talking today. Talking to head coach Slacker Gaming coach. SMU comes in at 1-4 on the season and 0-2 in the conference, yet they have the number 2 passing offense in the nation. The last time you played someone with that great a passing offense, you had turnover galore in Texas Tech, where you had 8 interceptions. Is that something the team can do again this week? SMU is a new team in the Big 12, but they're not afraid of anyone here. They're still a really good team, and their passing game is stellar. We do need to bring our best defense today, but we knew that every single week. We know we have to bring our defense. We know we have to play well to beat every single team in the Big 12. The Big 12 is one of the best conferences in the nation, and we know that we're going to have to play the best every single game, offense and defense, to try to win these games. Even if they aren't the best team in the league, they can be the best team in the league. Now that you were a top 5 team, you now have a target on your back. Is your team starting to feel the pressure in the locker room? Yeah, they've been feeling that pressure pretty much all year. I think since last year's bowl game, we have had that added pressure, that chip on our shoulder. I think some games we handle it better than others. I feel like we can sometimes get in our own heads and not play the game that's in front of us. We worry about turnovers. We worry about making these great plays, and they forget to just play the game. We as coaching staff, we try to put them in the best position we can to allow them to succeed. But it's up to them to take those tools and to succeed with them and to run the game plan the way we draw it up. And, I feel like sometimes we get a little stuck and a little anxious, like, oh no, we might screw up, and they can't play that way. We need to play with just, free, just play free and play football the way you know how to play it. And ultimately, playing that way will get you so many wins in the end. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck today against SMU. Welcome to 688 The Bull. Kansas Jayhawk football coming your way soon. Kansas coming in at a top 5 ranked team. This one's going to be exciting. Kansas going to kick off to SMU, start this game out. SMU going to down the football, and the game is underway. Burcham back. He's going to find Stewart on the left side there, and the offense, here it comes. 18 yards to Stewart on that first catch and run for SMU. Looking good, bringing it right down the field. Burcham going to scroll right, and he's going to be brought down, sacked by Skylar Miles. Always seems to come up and make the big plays when Kansas needs him. Just getting around the offensive line and bringing down the quarterback on a crucial 3rd down. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. SMU field goal up, almost blocked, but ends up getting it through. 3 points on the scoreboard for SMU. 1st and 10, Robinson back. Looking to the right, he's going to find Gallagher on the right side for a 1st down. 25 yards by Gallagher. Kansas offense looking to score soon. 3rd and 2, Mills going to get this one in the wishbone, and he's going to be in for 4-yard touchdown run. Kansas going to take the early lead 7-3 after the Mills touchdown. Mills just following his blockers in, getting the touchdown for the Jayhawks. Burcham back, he's going to throw to the right side, and another 1st down, this one to Gaines, and that'll be enough for a field goal again from SMU. So Kansas bending but not breaking on defense. Robinson back, is going to fake the handoff. He's going to run to the right. He's going to look. He's going to find a guy deep, and it's going to be caught by Robbins, the tight end. brought down. 61-yard reception for Eric Robbins, having himself a day, having himself a year basically. He's been unstoppable this year at the tight end position. This one, 61 yards for Kansas. First and goal. Robinson going to hand this one off to Mitchell this time, and he's going to get in on that wishbone play. 2-yard run by Kansas. That's going to make the score 14-6 Kansas. Third and 11. Robinson back, running in his own end zone. He's going to be rushed, and he's going to be finally gets it out to Robbins, the tight end, and that's going to be another first down for Kansas. 17 yards on the catch. Robbins already 3 receptions for 81 yards, and Robinson just using him to bail out almost with the safety in the end zone. Kansas a first down and 10. On second down and 10, Robinson going to keep this one on the option play, 4 yards, and it looks like he's down and injured. I will come back to you soon once we know the injury. Looks like he has a bruised sternum, going to be out for 2 quarters, and this might be huge. Kozar has played well this year so far, but we'll see if he can keep Kansas in this game. SMU getting the ball after a 3 and out. Stewart going to catch this one on the left side and a first down, first and goal, SMU. Third and goal, SMU going to come in with the big stack up. Let's see if they rush it. They don't. They're going to pass it, and it's going to be caught by Jeremiah Gaines, and that's going to be a touchdown for SMU, and be 12-14. They're going to go for 2. Try to make this a tie game. Going to throw to the right. It's going to be intercepted by Rogers, so no extra point, but Rogers going to bring this one out of the end zone. If he runs it back, it'll be 2 points for Kansas, and nobody's going to catch him. Rogers, the interception in the end zone on the extra point, going to run this back. Kansas, 16-12. First and 10. After that run back, Kozar going to run the screen pass here to Mills. Mills having daylight. Does he have enough blocks upfield to make it count? The spin, and he's going to be finally ankle tackled after a huge gain there. About 53 yards on that screen pass to Mills. Drawn up perfectly. Kozar, just a nice, easy little pass over there to Mills, and Mills does the rest. Kansas offense looking very, very good with the second team quarterback in there, Kozar. First and 10, Kozar back to pass, known for running the run, and Mills going to catch this one, and Mills going to be in for the touchdown. Albert Mills, the big 53-yard catch earlier. This one about 13 yards for the touchdown. Kozar to Mills, just Mills acting like he's going to block, comes out of the backfield. Nobody covers him, and wide open touchdown for Kansas. Going to make it 22-12. Burcham back on 2nd and 5. He's going to throw the left side. Wide opens Taylor. Taylor finally brought down at about the 8-yard line. A huge pass there by Burcham. Taylor just getting off the corner faster than Greg Allen could, and a first down and first and goal for SMU. Burcham back, first and goal. Going to throw to the right side. Wide open is Gaines again. Another touchdown for SMU. SMU making this a game, 19-22, and that's going to be Burcham is going to set the record for the most touchdowns in his school career with 52. Congratulations to him. Kozar back. He's going to fake it on 1st and 10. He's going to scroll. He's going to run to the right, and Gallagher wide open, gets the pass, catches it, 18 yards for Gallagher on that reception. 1:48 clock moving. Mitchell going to get this hand up the middle, and 13 yards for him. Hurry up offense from Kansas trying to get down the field. 3rd and inches. Kozar going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle, and this is what he does best. 18 yards on the rush by Kozar on the read option. 2nd and 9. Read option by Kozar. He's going to flip this one out to Mitchell. Mitchell has room on the right side and finally brought down. It looks like a horse collar tackle, and that's going to add 15 more yards to the run of Mitchell. Kansas, 1:15 left in the second quarter. First and goal. Kozar going to hand it up to Mitchell. Mitchell right up the middle. Beautiful blocking by that Kansas offensive line, and Mitchell in for the touchdown. Kansas looking to make it 30-19, going for 2 here on the extra point. Kozar running right, looking. He's going to run it in himself, and boom, just like that, Kansas 30, SMU 19, going into halftime. Coming out the second half, Kozar going to keep this one on the option, and he's going to have a huge gain there, running for 28 yards on the option. Kozar, more of an option scramble type quarterback, and that's exactly what he does, and he does it well. 2nd and 10. Kansas, Kozar going to fake, or he's going to hand this one up to Mitchell. Even faked me out. Mitchell right up the middle, 19 yards for him. Those holes getting bigger and bigger as the game goes on. The offensive line getting better and better. 1st and goal, Mitchell right up the middle. He's going to power this one in, and Kansas on the board again. Mitchell, another touchdown, and Kansas going to make this score 36-19, 6:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. After the 2-point conversion, Mitchell going to get this one up the middle again. Kansas looking to score quickly here after a 3-and-out by SMU. 1st and 10. Kozar still in the game. Going to hand this one up to Mitchell. Again up the middle. Mitchell running over guys. Just absolutely not being stopped. Runs over them. 20 yards on the rush and another Mitchell touchdown. 3rd and 10. Merchant back, needing a 1st down here. SMU struggling right now and struggling even more. Williams going to pick this one off. Jumps the route. That's going to be the 1st interception for this Kansas defense today, and couldn't come at a better time. Kansas playing very, very well right now, and their defense finally stepping up. Kozart on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it on the option, and he's going to get another 1st down. Kozart 18 yards on the rush. Kansas up big, 45-19. They're going to add to it here. Kozart going to hand it off to Mitchell again. Mitchell, 5 rushing touchdowns on the day. Kansas 52, SMU 19. 52-19, 2nd and 15. SMU needs a break here. Burcham back. He's going to throw to the right side. It's going to be intercepted again, this time by Desmond Daniels. He's got the left side. He's going to try to run this one back. One guy to beat and not able to do so. Big Kansas interception by Desmond Daniels. A 2nd turnover for this offensive SMU. Kansas finally coming up with defensive stops and forms of interceptions. That's a 2nd in a row. Kansas looking good on defense. Let's see if their offense can finish this one out. 1st and goal. Kozar going to hand this one off to Mitchell again. Mitchell in again for the touchdown, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell going to tie the school record for the most rushing touchdowns in a game. We'll see if he can beat it later on. 2nd and 10. Back, Deion Sanders Jr. going to go up and catch this one in triple coverage. Not sure how he even comes up and gets here, but catches this one, brings it down in bounds, and a 1st down for SMU. They are moving. Down to the 20-yard line, SMU back. Burcham going to throw this one over the middle, and this is going to be intercepted by Miles. Another interception by this Kansas defense, and they are cooking on all cylinders. 3rd interception in as many possessions for SMU. This one, Skylar Miles coming up with a big play. I could see why he threw it. He didn't see Miles in there. Miles behind the offensive line comes up and makes the interceptions, just jumping the route in front of the wide receiver. 7:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. Kozar going to keep this one on the option. He's got room. Finally brought down after 29 yards. Kozar having himself a day. 127 yards on 8 attempts. Burcham back on 2nd and 1. He's going to be brought down. That's going to be the freshman Hugh Biggs with the sack. Beautiful job by Hugh coming up there with the sack. 2nd and 15. Robinson back in the game. Don't know why he's still in. They're going to throw it, and Gray's going to be wide open. And Gray with the beautiful spin move, beating the last defender. That's 79 yards and a touchdown for Kansas. That's going to make it 66-19 Kansas with 3:40 left in the game. Not sure why the starting quarterback was in after Kozart seemed to be playing very well, but he ends up scoring another touchdown. Gray on the receiving end of this one, and Kansas going to win this one 66-19. An absolute blowout on SMU. Deke Mitchell going to be the player of the game. 26 carries, 215 yards, and 6 rushing touchdowns. Deke Mitchell having himself a day. Kansas finally pulling this one out, mostly in the second half, and comes away with the victory 66-19. Kansas played very well on offense and defense both, looking like they are figuring it out on both ends of the football. Reggie Robinson ends up 7 of 9 on the day, 1 touchdown, 196 yards for him. Cozart, 112 yards and a touchdown for him as well. Most of Cozart's was done in the rushing game. Mitchell, 26 attempts, 215 yards and 6 touchdowns. A huge day for him. Cozart also having a big day. 9 attempts, 132 yards. No touchdowns for him. And then Mills able to get a touchdown as well on 27 yards rushing. Going over to receiving, Mills leading it with 5 receptions, 76 yards and a touchdown. Eric Robbins, the tight end, having another big day, 5 receptions, 96 yards for him. And then Jason Gray, 1 reception, 79 yards on that touchdown pass late in the game. Going to the defense, they struggled early on in the first half, but after halftime, they seemed to figure it out. Skylar Miles, 6 tackles for him, a sack and interception for him as well. Williams, another interception, and then Desmond Daniels with that interception as well, being the 3 interceptions for Kansas in this game. So after the great game, we are going to bring in Slacker Gaming, the head coach of Kansas, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about the game and find out how he feels about his team going forward. So, Coach, Reggie Robinson, how is he feeling after the game? It seems like he just keeps getting injured. Is there nagging injuries going on? Is he just wrong place at the wrong time? We know that he left for a couple of quarters during the game, and then he came back at the end. How is he feeling right now?
He's been a little tweaked up for a couple of weeks now, and we won't put him back out there until the doctors clear him and he's ready to go back in. We wait for the doctors to clear him, and then we go to the players themselves and ask them, hey, you good? Or can you go in? Are you feeling okay? Do you want to sit out? That type of thing. And so we actually put him in the last series because he wanted in. The doctors cleared him. He wanted in to get some game time feeling of how his chest was feeling, and we wanted to give that to him. We wanted him to make it like a short pass, like a kind of a dump off pass, but he ends up throwing a 79 yards for a touchdown to Gray. So kind of, I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I'm not upset with it. We weren't trying to run the score up or anything. We were just wanting him to do a couple of in-game throws to kind of see how his chest was feeling. But obviously, he proved that his chest wasn't hurting very, very much as he slinged it 50-some yards. Gray on the receiving end for that touchdown.
Defense showed up again, allowing 285 yards passing and 19 points to a great SMU team. But the real thing to talk about is Deke Mitchell beating the school record for the most rushing touchdowns at Kansas. How is Deke doing? How do you feel about the accomplishment? Give us some insight on it.
Yeah, so Deke's played very well for us, but he played really well today. With the injury to Reggie, we had to kind of change our offense a little bit, and Montel Cozart played very well while Reggie was out. He knows the offense, but we feel comfortable in him directing the offense, but it's a little bit of a different offense. We like to kind of run more types of runs out of it, and that kind of gave Deke more opportunities. And, he's a very talented player, and we know that he has the talent. We just need to give him the ball. We're glad to see that he's taking the touches and he's scoring with them. And to just think about it, to even score a touchdown in a game is a big thing, but to score 6 touchdowns in one game, that's absolutely amazing and well-deserving of it. He played well. We had to take him out at the end there. He probably could have scored again, but didn't want to run it in, didn't want to, run up the score or anything. We respect SMU. We respect the game of football. So, yeah, glad he got the record. It could not happen to a better guy.
Thank you so much, Coach. Looking forward to next weekend against Oklahoma, improving to 5-0 on the season.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that red subscribe button. Comment down below and let me know, if you play NCAA football, how many rushing touchdowns have you ever gotten in a game? What is your school record? And comment that down below and let me know. Till next time, Slacker out.